Hello everyone, Elite Clock Woman here. Today is a great day because I got some exclusive info from Dom Studio. And recently, I made a post in the community for you to ask questions for Dom Studio that interest you. And I chose a few of the most interesting and less spoiler questions, and Dom answered them for me. And in this video, we will talk about the most mystical person in this series, namely the Alpha's Master. You will also find out who the most powerful YouTuber in the series, and also about the anime, and about episode 32. We will also traditionally watch the bloopers for episode 30, and what if Titan Clockman was in episode 25? The video will turn out to be interesting. But I also wanted to say thanks to y'all, because not long ago I reached 200k subscribers. And for me, this is a huge number, and this is with your help. So thank you friends and love y'all. But I believe that we can achieve an even better result. And before we move on to the topic of the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel as almost 80% of my viewers watch my videos without subscribing to the channel. And you better subscribe to me, since only I have the latest news about our beloved universe. Also, make sure to hit that like button if you want me to hug you before bed. Anyways, here we go. So let's first check What If video. At the beginning, we were shown the same scene from episode 25, how Drill Titan got mad and was ready to finish with Cameraman. And in episode 25, TV Man Titan came to his aid, but this time another character will save him. And suddenly, we heard the bell ringing, and Daddy Titan Clockman appeared, and Drill Titan didn't even notice how Bro Clockman used his invisible blink and put a sword to his throat. And should I tell you what will happen after that? The video ended at this point, but if you think logically, Bro Drillman has absolutely no chance against Titan Clockman. Titan Clockman surpasses him in all respects, and perhaps also in physical strength, because in episode 30, he quite easily lifted a heavy counter Titan with just one hand. So far, Daddy Clockman is the strongest character in the universe. Anyways, everything is clear with this fight. But let's watch the bloopers video. And I'm not gonna lie, this bloopers made me laugh. And at the beginning, we see the cameramen who control the projector so that we can see the spirits of the dead agents. But Bro got some message on his iPhone, and he explained to his partner that he needed to leave and so that he would take his place and keep an eye on everything. But it looks like leaving this dude was a huge mistake, since he immediately pressed the red button, and we know that we shouldn't press big red buttons. And Big Boy already wanted to finish with Alpha, but suddenly the spirit of the Skibidi scientist appeared, and then two flexing agents, and just look at the face of the Titan Clockman. I bet that Bro is ready to destroy everything here to hell. But the most interesting thing is just beginning, as Skibidi toilet spirits began to appear and began to sing to the crazy beat of a crazy frog. And I was literally dying from that moment on, and we again saw the reaction of the Titan Clockman who is ready to fry these guys, but that's where the bloopers ends. And let's move on to the juicy questions, and the most interesting ones will be closer to the end of the video, so be sure that you will stay until the end. And the first question was, how long will episode 32 last? And Mr. T-Rex replied that probably around 4 minutes. And for those who didn't know, Mr. T-Rex is a representative of the Dom Studio team, and Dom Studio channel has 3 owners, Mr. Rab Gamer, T-Rex Kingdom, and R. Carefolt. But it's T-Rex who usually answers all our questions and also shares leaks in the official Discord. But I always call him Dom Studio since he's part of the team, and also so as not to confuse you with nicknames. But I'm really not surprised that episode 32 will last about 4 minutes because lately, almost all episodes last at least 4 minutes. But it seems to me that the episode will be even longer, because when Dom says that the episode will last maybe 4 minutes, this means that you can add +1 or a minute and a half to this. Usually this is how it all works out. But I also saw a lot of questions about the anime, and you know how I hyped about that since I'm a big fan of it. But unfortunately, I have bad news for you. And Dom Studio said that it will probably be cancelled due to problems in real life. And this is very bad news for all of us. But unfortunately, everyone has problems, and we need to move on with our lives. But perhaps in the future, something will change, and the anime will come out. But so far, we can only hope for it, and be patient. Also, one of the subscribers asked, what's the episode you're most excited to work on? And Dom said that episodes 34, 35, and 40 will be juicy. And I can't even imagine what he has prepared for us, since there are still 32 and 33 episodes to be released, and it's hard to say what will happen in episode 34. But also a lot of people asked about Titan Pencilman, and when we will see it, and whether it exists at all. But in fact, I didn't ask this question since Dom obviously can't spoil it for us. But logically, I can say that the pencil race should definitely have a Titan since each race has its own Titan. but I have no idea when we will see him. It is possible that he will be in one of these episodes, since they will be fire. But who knows? Write your theories in the comments. In the meantime, we still have 2 more important questions. And the first important question was, can you describe the master in 3 words? And this is what Dom Studio replied. Unexpected, dangerous, inevitable. And I'm not gonna lie, he answered like a real politician, mysteriously and without revealing the essence. But in fact, these words contain clues about how we will see him. First of all, we will take the word dangerous. And the important fact that Titan Clockman has already returned to the series, but still Dom Studio calls this master dangerous, and this means that he is dangerous even for Titan Clockman. It's hard to say about his abilities yet, and perhaps it's not he who is dangerous, but his army if he has one. But in any case, he poses a great threat for the Alliance. The second word is unexpected, and this means that it will reveal itself at the most unexpected moment for the Alliance. And this will be precisely the bad moment for the agents, when the forces of the enemies will exceed the forces of the Alliance. Or the story that happened with Drill Race will also repeat itself, and the agents will rest and not suspect anything. And at this moment, the Master will send his army to destroy everyone. Who knows? But the third word is inevitable, and this is probably the worst thing that awaits us in the next episodes, because a clash between the Master and the Alliance is inevitable. But have you ever wondered who this Master and Alpha really are? I didn't say this in my videos, and no one talked about it at all, because it seemed to me that it was obvious. But it looks like they are definitely not humans, and perhaps aliens from another planet. And to understand this, we need to go back to episode 30, where the Alpha said, "Now can you die? We've got an Earth to conquer."
Now can you die? We've got an Earth to conquer.
So they're gonna take over the Earth. And from this phrase, we can understand that they are not from the Earth, but from another planet from space. But they just look like people. And even Alpha's purple eyes and Counter Titan is associated with space. I cannot explain it, but for me, purple is somehow associated with space. And even Counter Titan technology is crazy. And we have never seen such abilities. He can copy any weapon just by looking at it. He also has crazy regenerative abilities, and he is not afraid even if his core is pierced or his head is blown off. And these are definitely aliens technology. But at this point, we don't know anything else about them. We only know that they are alien colonizers who are taking over planets. Hopefully we will see this alien devil before episode 40, because I'm so hyped about that. Anyways, there is one last question left. Who is the strongest YouTuber in Skibidi Toilet Multiverse? And this is what Dom Studio said. If it's about power, Elite Clockman and Elite Clockwoman both. And I didn't even doubt it. We have the strongest abilities related to time, so no one can stop us. Well, hopefully at least for the next 10 episodes. Because as the plot goes, absolutely anything can happen. Also, this dude is hunting us, and he is very cunning, so we will be more careful with him. Anyways, our video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if so, be sure to hit that like button. And in fact, there were a lot of questions, and by the time I finished this video, there were almost 2,000 comments under the post, and I'm shocked to be honest. But don't be upset if your question wasn't included in the video. I will definitely make the same video in the future, and maybe your question will end up there. So buckle up, and don't be upset. It will be very hot soon. Also, tomorrow I'm going to release a video with leaks, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss it.